Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me here today. Today we're actually going to see one of the most unique and rare villas in the world. It is called the Floating Seahorse Villa in the World Islands, part of a master project called the Heart of Europe. So what you're going to see behind me is actually the Dubai skyline, and the only way to access these islands is by boat or seaplane. And you better bring your raincoats because it's going to be a little wet. The moment you've been waiting for. So here we are at the Floating Seahorse Villas on the World Islands. So what you're going to see there's actually 3 floors to this floating villa, and here we are on the main deck, and underneath, believe it or not, there are bedrooms with marine life views, and that's going to be the lower level. And then we also have the upper deck where you're going to find an outdoor lounge, tanning beds, a jacuzzi, and skyline views. There's also flexibility. What you can do if you wanted, at the top on the upper deck, you can also turn the outdoor lounge into an additional outdoor bedroom. And underneath, and also over here, there is the living space. Now, most people might keep this as the living space, but you have the option of actually turning this into a bedroom as well. All right, so let's have a look inside. Okay, now let's have a look at the living space. What you're going to notice, first of all, this is actually a smart home system, smart technology as well. There is plenty of space here, of course, in the living area, and it's not just about space, it's about views. These are essentially, especially in the upper deck, panoramic sea views and skyline views, and these floor-to-ceiling windows actually open up as well, providing extremely easy indoor-outdoor flow. So people who want to stay in villas like this, of course they want these open. They want that transition from the inside to the open world out there to be very seamless. And there are 2 types of villas here, the Floating Seahorses. This one is the signature model. So it is fully furnished, and this is the type of furniture, of course it's going to be high quality, that's provided by the developer. There's also, if you are one of these people who wants to upgrade the furniture into Bentley Homes furniture, there's also that option as well. And as mentioned earlier, the open indoor-outdoor flow, easily transitioning from the inside to the outside, which is very, very necessary in a property like this. So the breeze, the views, you can see the Dubai skyline actually right over there. And we're gonna talk a little bit more about the views once we get to the upper deck. I think that's a bit more appropriate. We also have a dining table, fully equipped kitchen as well with a chimney hub, a cooker and a stove and a refrigerator. Let's not forget about this. So it is a fully functioning kitchen. And you also have the option, if you wanted to ever turn this into a bedroom, these can actually be provided with doors that close off the kitchen, providing you that bedroom experience. And now before we head up to the upper deck upstairs, I'd like to show you there is an ensuite bathroom here as well. Plenty of cupboard and storage space. And the bathroom, if you just have a look, it's marble all around, and a stand-up shower, of course. And I love this little area here. You actually get sea views as you're showering. So this is something that's one of a kind, of course. Oh my goodness, look at these views. Panoramic 360 views of the sea. And just something to note, this of course is the show villa. So keep in mind, the views are going to be even better than this. What you see here in front of you, this is not what you're actually going to get. This is just the show villa. So the actual floating villas will be within the community. And even though you're here, you can still see the Burj Khalifa, the Burj Al Arab as well. You get panoramic sea views. And you know what? Even during New Year's, people pay a lot of money to get the view of the fireworks in Dubai. It's very well known. And if you're out here for New Year's, you get to see the fireworks from all angles, from JBR, from Burj Khalifa, from Burj Al Arab. It's just simply amazing. Tanning beds, sun beds as well to soak up the sun as long as you want. A jacuzzi, how can we miss the jacuzzi? Of course. And just simply breathtaking being out here. And there is also an outdoor lounge, let's not forget about this, with a sofa that can also be converted into a bed. So again, you have options with this floating villa. You can add some curtains around here, all provided by the developer, of course. And this can open up if you wanted to convert this into an outdoor bedroom. It's not necessary, but it is your choice. If you choose not to, you have this outdoor dining section, kitchenette as well. So a lot of space in the whole villa just to kind of enjoy your time. And maybe this is not a traditional villa, we know this, but this is more of a lifestyle flex, if you will. This is more for people who want a holiday home, who want to show that, you know what, I own this asset, you know, like a bucket list sort of thing. And if you're an investor, imagine short-term rental in a place like this. This is paradise for short-term rentals. It is paradise for a holiday home because these sort of views, and it is not just luxury. This is isolation and privacy mixed in with luxury. I've never seen anything like this before, and I think I'll definitely be back here. All right, and now the moment you've been waiting for. The master bedroom. Come on in and take a look at this view. So a little bit about the main deck just out here. This kind of reminds me of the Maldives, where you have open floating villas with nets, just like this. And this is not just a relaxation zone. This is actually strategically placed. It acts as the natural light element for the underwater bedrooms. So this is how you're going to see all of the coral life and the fish, especially during the daytime, provided with that natural light. This is the first time in the world where there's an underwater bedroom. I mean, look at these fish. There's customizable corals as well. If you purchase a villa like this, don't think that these are just going to be randomly placed. You get the option of choosing your own corals to attract any type of fish that you'd like. There's an entire coral farm where you choose a certain type of fish you want to attract on a daily basis, and then they come and set this up for you. And it's almost like landscaping your own villa, isn't it? More like seascaping though. And yes, just absorb this view. This is not just an aquarium, this is the sea. And if you're worried about safety, do not. These are 10-inch acrylic glass. It's actually bulletproof. So this is how thick and protected you are as well in these villas. They are underwater and it takes a lot to sort of absorb that idea, but we are below sea level. And this is just the view. There's also something interesting as well. Up here, you're going to see a cutout. This is actually an LED TV as well. So if you want to lounge around and watch some TV, this actually opens up. And the built-in integrated speakers all throughout up there. And I love these walls as well because if you feel them, it's almost like a bit like suede. It's very soft, very cool design. And you have a couch that opens up into a bed. But don't forget, you always have the option to customize this the way that you want. If you prefer a traditional bed, then you're more than welcome to. If you like this concept of almost like a futon, you can have that as well. And let's not forget behind us here, there is wardrobe, plenty of space, and just feels very, very amazing. One of the most, you know what? The most unique bedroom I've ever seen. Simply amazing. All right. After that unforgettable experience, we still have one more bedroom as well. Before we get there, there is a kitchenette area to note also, and an ensuite bathroom. High quality marble all around as well. This sort of mosaic artistic style in the stand-up shower. And just amazing stuff all the way through. And here we see, this is the other bedroom. Again, you have the choice. You can convert this into standard bedroom. You could make this whatever you wanted to. You can keep it as is. And again, just this open concept. And again, this is not an aquarium. You know, this is not just sea view, you are in the sea. Plenty of fish, you can choose your own corals as we discussed earlier and have them either the same or different as the other bedroom and attract different types of fish. And it's just simply magnificent. There is also an ensuite bathroom as well. So in total, there are actually 4 bathrooms in this floating villa. And this one has a stand-up shower, of course, and the same high quality stuff, this sort of suede feel with plenty of storage space in this villa. And that concludes our short tour of this beautiful floating Seahorse villa. And just to recap, it is 3 floors, 4,000 square feet, 2 ensuite bedrooms, and you always have the flexibility and the option to transform this into 3 or 4 bedrooms. And if you want more information on projects like this or similar ones, anywhere on the world islands, there's a catalog in the description with your name on it. Dubai does not just build on land anymore, they are building on water. And if you want access, in-depth analysis to rare and unique projects like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the community because there's plenty of content that's still to come.